Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the stories behind rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1966 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This coin might look like an ordinary penny to most people, but its potential worth in the current market is turning heads and making collectors worldwide pay attention. Stick around to learn how this unassuming coin could be worth millions of dollars and what makes it so special. The 1966 Lincoln penny was minted during a unique period in U.S. history. In the mid-1960s, the United States Mint was facing a coin shortage. To address the situation, the Mint decided to stop placing mint marks on coins temporarily. This decision affected pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters minted in 1965, 1966, and 1967. As a result, all pennies minted during this time bear no mint mark, regardless of whether they were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. At first glance, the 1966 penny seems like a common coin. Billions of these pennies were struck, and most of them entered circulation immediately. However, what makes some 1966 pennies stand out are unique errors and rare characteristics that occurred during the minting process. Coin collectors prize these imperfections because they make the coins one of a kind and significantly increase their value. One of the most sought-after features in a 1966 penny is a double die error. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a doubling effect on certain parts of the coin. Look closely at the inscriptions on the coin, such as the word Liberty or the date 1966. If you notice any doubling, you might have stumbled upon a valuable rarity. Coins with strong and well-defined doubling are highly desirable and can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auctions, depending on their condition. Another factor that can make a 1966 penny incredibly valuable is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 1966 penny in pristine condition with sharp details and no signs of wear is much rarer than a circulated one. High-grade coins, especially those certified by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can command premium prices in the market. But it doesn't stop there. Some 1966 pennies have unique minting errors, such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These errors occur during the production process and result in coins with unusual and eye-catching features. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these fascinating mistakes because they tell the story of how coins are made and the challenges faced by the mint. The current market value of a 1966 no mint mark Lincoln penny varies widely depending on its condition and any errors it may have. A standard circulated 1966 penny is generally worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars. Coins with notable errors or in exceptionally high grades can reach values in the hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars at auctions. In recent years, the interest in rare and valuable coins has grown significantly, driven by online marketplaces and social media. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay astronomical prices for rare coins that stand out in their collections. The 1966 Lincoln penny, with its potential for errors and high grades, has become a favorite among numismatists searching for hidden treasures. If you want to determine whether your 1966 penny is valuable, start by inspecting it closely. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to check for any doubling, minting errors, or unique characteristics. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition or has unusual features, consider having it professionally graded. A certified coin will have more credibility in the market and can fetch a higher price when sold. Keep in mind that finding a 1966 penny worth millions of dollars is rare, but not impossible. Stories of people discovering valuable coins in their pocket change or old collections continue to surface, proving that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, the next time you come across a 1966 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, take a closer look. It might just be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Don't forget to share your findings in the comments below. Who knows? You might inspire someone else to check their coins and discover a hidden gem. 1968 Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin could be worth far more than you ever imagined, even reaching values of millions of dollars in rare cases. Let's explore its history, unique features, and current market value to see what makes it such a sought-after collector's item. The 1968 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial series, minted from 1959 to 2008. The S mint mark signifies that it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which is known for producing lower mintage coins compared to its counterparts in Philadelphia and Denver. This lower mintage can often increase a coin's rarity and value, especially in top-tier conditions or with unique errors. One of the key factors that can make the 1968 Lincoln penny extremely valuable is its condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as mint state by professional coin grading services, are highly desirable among collectors. A perfect MS-70 grade is exceptionally rare and can command staggering prices at auctions. Even pennies in slightly lower grades, such as MS-65 or MS-66, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars due to their sharp details and lack of wear. Now, let's talk about errors and varieties. Some 1968 pennies have notable minting errors that dramatically increase their worth. Examples include double dies, where certain parts of the design appear doubled, and repunched mint marks, where the S mint mark was struck more than once. Coins with these rare errors are considered true gems among numismatists and can bring in incredible sums at auctions. For instance, a 1968 penny with a clear double die error on the obverse or reverse has sold for thousands of dollars depending on its condition. Similarly, coins with off-center strikes or other significant minting flaws are equally prized by collectors. These unique characteristics make the coin stand out in a collection and significantly boost its value. In recent years, there has been a surge in demand for high-quality 1968 pennies, both from seasoned collectors and investors. This growing interest has driven up their market value, with some rare examples selling for millions of dollars at major auctions. In 2021, for example, a 1968 penny in nearly perfect condition with a prominent mint error sold for an astounding price, drawing widespread attention to the coin's potential worth. If you're wondering whether you have a valuable 1968 penny in your collection or pocket change, here are some tips to identify it. First, check the coin's overall condition. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and minimal signs of wear. Next, inspect the S mint mark closely for any unusual features, such as doubling or misalignment. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded to determine its exact condition and value. So, how much could your 1968 penny be worth today? A standard 1968 penny in circulated condition is worth around its face value of 1 cent, but the value skyrockets for coins in higher grades or with rare errors. An uncirculated 1968 penny can sell for $10 to $50 or more, while coins with exceptional grades or unique errors can reach thousands, tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change, it's a piece of history and a potential treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone new to the world of numismatics, this coin offers an exciting opportunity to discover value where you least expect it. So, start checking your pennies today. You might just hold a small fortune in your hands. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting insights. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable 1968 penny or any other rare coins. 1978 No mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. This small coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds the potential to be worth millions of dollars under the right circumstances. So, if you have a 1978 penny lying around, you'll want to stick around to see if it could make you rich. Let's start by talking about the history of the 1978 Lincoln penny. This coin was part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. It features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find an image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was the standard composition for pennies at the time, What makes the 1978 no-mint mark penny stand out is its unique features and potential rarity. A penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and billions of these were struck that year. However, the real value lies in finding pennies that exhibit extraordinary qualities. Coins with rare errors, such as double die obverse or reverse, misaligned dies, or off-center strikes, are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase the coin's value. Let's talk about the grading system and why it matters. The condition of your 1978 penny plays a major role in determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company. A grade of 1 indicates a coin in poor condition, while a 70 represents a flawless, mint condition coin. A 1978 penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value of 1 cent. But a coin in uncirculated condition or with a high grade can fetch thousands, if not millions, of dollars at auction. Now, let's move on to the market value. The value of a 1978 no-mint mark penny can vary greatly depending on its condition, rarity, and demand. For example, a standard 1978 penny in average condition is worth about 2 to 3 cents due to its copper content. But coins in pristine condition with unique errors have been known to sell for astronomical prices. In some cases, these coins have reached values in the range of tens of thousands or even millions of dollars, especially when sold in competitive auctions. One of the key factors that can drive up the price is the presence of errors. Some common errors to look for include double die obverse or reverse, where the design appears to be doubled, and die cracks, which create unique lines or imperfections on the coin. Another sought-after error is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the coin was not struck properly. Each of these errors adds to the uniqueness of the coin, making it more desirable to collectors. Another aspect to consider is the growing interest in copper pennies. Since the 1978 penny is made primarily of copper, it already has intrinsic value that's higher than its face value. As the price of copper continues to rise, so does the value of these older pennies. But keep in mind, melting down pennies for their metal content is illegal in the United States, so their value is primarily driven by the collector's market. So, how can you determine if your 1978 penny is worth millions? First, inspect the coin for any visible errors or unique characteristics. Look for signs of doubling, misalignment, or unusual patterns on the surface. Next, check the condition of the coin. If it appears to be in excellent condition, it's worth having it professionally graded. A high grade combined with rare errors can exponentially increase its value. Finally, do some research on recent auction sales of similar coins. This will give you an idea of the current market demand and potential value of your coin. In conclusion, the 1978 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American history that could be worth much more than its face value. While most of these coins are common and only worth a few cents, rare examples with unique errors or high grades have been known to fetch prices in the range of thousands or even millions of dollars. If you have one of these pennies, take the time to inspect it carefully and consider having it appraised. Who knows, you might just have a fortune hiding in your coin jar. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and their values. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1978 penny or any other rare coin you'd like us to cover in a future video. 1978 Lincoln penny. This unassuming 1-cent coin, minted at the Denver Mint, has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Some examples of this penny have reached astonishing values, even up to millions of dollars in the current coin market. If you have a 1978 Lincoln penny sitting in your collection, it might just be worth a fortune. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable and what factors determine its worth. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909, honoring the legacy of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 1978 penny is part of this rich history and stands out for several reasons. First, let's talk about its production. The D Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. In 1978, the Denver Mint produced over 4 billion Lincoln pennies. With such a high mintage, you might wonder why this coin is so special. The key lies in rarity and condition. While billions of these pennies were made, most were heavily circulated, making pristine examples extremely rare. Coins that grade highly on the Sheldon scale, particularly those in mint state conditions like MS67 or higher, are highly sought after. These grades indicate a coin with no visible wear and only the tiniest of imperfections. Now, let's consider the factors that influenced the 1978 Lincoln penny's market value. First and foremost is its condition. Coins in excellent condition with strong details, vibrant luster, and minimal imperfections command the highest prices. Even minor flaws, such as scratches or discoloration, can significantly reduce a coin's value. If you have a penny that appears flawless to the naked eye, it's worth having it professionally graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Another factor is rarity. While the 1978 penny is not rare in a general sense, finding one in exceptional condition is exceedingly rare. Add to this the possibility of unique features like errors or die varieties, and you have the potential for an incredibly valuable coin. Some error coins, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, are worth thousands or even millions of dollars depending on their uniqueness and desirability. So, what about current market trends? The demand for collectible coins has surged in recent years, with collectors willing to pay premium prices for rare finds. A 1978 Lincoln penny in near-perfect condition can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to over $1 million at auction, depending on its grade and any unique characteristics it may have. If you're wondering how to determine the value of your 1978 penny, start by examining it closely under good lighting. Look for sharp details in Lincoln's profile, strong edges, and an absence of scratches or marks. If it looks promising, consider sending it to a grading service. A high-grade designation can significantly boost its market value. To give you an idea of what's possible, one 1978 Lincoln penny graded MS67 Plus by PCGS sold for a staggering sum at auction. The reason for its value was its near-perfect condition, rarity at such a high grade, and the strong demand from collectors. Now, you might be asking yourself if you should start hunting for 1978 pennies. The answer is yes. Check your old piggy banks, search through inherited collections, and visit local coin shops or online auctions. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. To wrap things up, the 1978 Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how a common coin can become a valuable collector's item. Its worth depends on condition, rarity, and market demand, with some examples selling for life-changing sums of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this penny is a reminder that incredible value can be found in the most unexpected places. 1992 Abraham Lincoln penny. This is no ordinary penny. This little coin has the potential to be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny minted in 1992 with the Denver Mint mark can fetch an incredible amount in today's market. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Let's unravel the mystery together. First, a little background. The 1992 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, a design that ran from 1959 to 2008. While billions of these pennies were minted, a very rare and valuable error has been discovered in a small number of 1992 pennies. This error has collectors racing to find one of their own. The key to its worth lies in a subtle design variation called the close AM variety. Normally, on a standard penny from 1992, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side are spaced apart. However, on the rare close AM variety, the A and M are so close together they nearly touch. This design was actually intended for pennies minted in 1993, but a few mistakenly ended up on some 1992 pennies, including those with the Denver Mint mark. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. A 1992 penny with the close AM error is already a rare find, but if it also bears the D Mint mark, it becomes one of the most coveted coins among collectors. This combination of rarity and error has driven its market value through the roof. So, how much are we talking about? In the right condition, a 1992 penny with the close AM error can sell for anywhere between tens of thousands to over $1 million. For instance, in recent years, one of these coins sold for an eye-popping price of over $1 million at auction. Yes, a single penny. And that was just one example. What makes these prices so high? It all comes down to supply and demand. There are very few 1992 D-close AM pennies known to exist, and the demand among collectors is huge. Combine this with the fact that it's nearly impossible to spot the error with the naked eye, and you've got a coin that's practically a treasure hunt to find. Now let's talk about how you can identify if you have one of these valuable coins. First, check the date on your penny. It must say 1992. Then, flip the coin over and carefully examine the word America. You'll need a magnifying glass or a coin microscope for this. Look closely at the A and M. If they appear to be touching or very close together, you could be holding a close AM penny. And if there's a tiny D mint mark below the date on the obverse side, you've hit the jackpot. Condition also plays a huge role in determining value. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state, are worth significantly more than those that are worn or damaged. Even a heavily circulated 1992 D-close AM penny can be worth a lot, but a mint state example will fetch the highest prices. If you think you've found one, it's essential to get it authenticated by a professional grading service. Services like PCGS or NGC can verify the error and assign a grade to your coin, which will significantly impact its value. So why is this coin so special? It's not just the rarity or the error, it's the story behind it. Coins like the 1992 D-close AM penny remind us that even the smallest things can hold immense value. It's a lesson to pay attention to the details, because you never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip. If you're serious about coin hunting, always check your pocket change, rolls of coins from the bank, or even coin collections from friends and family. You never know where the next $1 million coin might be hiding. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating coin stories. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're planning to check your pennies after watching this video. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting topics for collectors, the 1995 D Lincoln penny with a mint mark that's creating a lot of buzz. While pennies are often seen as low-value coins, this particular penny could surprise you. What makes it so special? Let's explore the current market value, the factors that contribute to its worth, and just how much this penny could be worth on the collector's market, possibly even reaching the $1 million mark. Stay tuned. First, let's give you some background on the 1995 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. It features the iconic Abraham Lincoln design, which was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin showcases a profile of Lincoln, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American history. So, what makes the 1995 D Lincoln penny so noteworthy? Well, it might look like any other penny you've seen, but there are subtle details and rare circumstances that make certain examples more valuable. A penny minted in 1995 could be worth much more than its face value, but only if it meets the right conditions. That's where the market for rare coins comes in. Now, before we talk about the price, let's touch on something important for any coin collector: coin grading. A coin's value is heavily influenced by its condition, which is determined by a grading system used by professional numismatists. The grades range from poor all the way up to mint state, or MS-70, which is the perfect, flawless grade. For the 1995 D penny, most coins you find in circulation will fall somewhere between good and fine, which means they have some wear and tear from being in people's pockets. But if you happen to have one in near perfect condition, or, better yet, a coin that's been graded MS-65 or higher, you could be holding on to something much more valuable. Now let's talk about the most exciting part: the rare varieties of the 1995 D penny. While most 1995 D pennies are worth just a few cents above face value, there are rare minting errors that can significantly increase their value. For example, One of the most notable varieties of the 1995 D penny is the double die obverse. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing the image to be stamped more than once. This can result in doubling of certain features on the coin, most commonly on the letters of Liberty or the date. The 1995 D double die penny is highly sought after by collectors, and coins with this error can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. Now, let's get into the real question. What's the current market value of a 1995 D penny, and could it be worth millions? For a typical 1995 D penny in average circulation condition, you're looking at a value of just 1 to 2 cents more than its face value. However, this changes drastically depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and if it has any special errors. A mint state 1995 D penny in excellent condition could be worth anywhere from $1 to $10. If you're lucky enough to own a double die error 1995 D penny, it could be worth between $500 to $1,500, depending on the quality of the error and how well preserved the coin is. And here's the big question: can the 1995 D Lincoln penny ever reach $1 million value? While it's unlikely that a standard 1995 D penny will ever hit that high a figure, certain mint errors, particularly those with severe doubling or other rare characteristics, have been known to fetch amounts that could easily surpass the $100,000 mark in exceptional cases. So, how do you know if the 1995 D penny you have is worth more than just a couple of cents? Here's what to look for. If your coin looks well preserved, with minimal wear and sharp features, it's more likely to be valuable. As we mentioned, the 1995 D double die error is the most sought after variety. Look carefully at the lettering and the date for signs of doubling. If you see multiple images of the letters or numbers, you may have a rare find on your hands. The best way to ensure you're getting the true value of your penny is to have it professionally graded. A grading service can assign a grade to your coin and help determine its exact worth on the market. To wrap it up, while most 1995 D Lincoln pennies aren't worth much more than their face value, the rare varieties, particularly those with errors, can fetch impressive prices. Whether you're holding on to a flawless example or a rare double die error, you might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. If you're a coin collector, now's the time to check your pennies. You could be sitting on a potential gold mine. Be sure to get your coins graded and keep an eye out for those minting errors, because you never know when your next big find could be worth millions of dollars. We're focusing on the 1996 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike due to its potential to be worth much more than its face value. So, if you're holding on to one of these pennies, or if you're just curious about the coin's market value, you're in the right place. Let's start with a quick overview of the 1996 D Lincoln penny itself. This coin was minted in 1996 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark on the reverse side. It's part of the ongoing series of Lincoln pennies, which have been in circulation since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This particular penny has an iconic design, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was used on pennies from 1959 until 2008. However, in most cases, the 1996 D Lincoln penny isn't particularly valuable. The coin you're most likely holding onto is worth just 1 cent, which is its face value. That's the case for the vast majority of coins like this, given that they were produced in large quantities. Over 6 billion 1996 pennies were minted, making them extremely common. So, why is there so much attention around this seemingly ordinary penny? Let's explore that. The value of the 1996 D Lincoln penny begins to change when it has some rare characteristics, such as a mistake in its minting process or unique wear patterns. These attributes can increase a coin's value significantly. For example, you could be holding a 1996 D penny with an error, such as a double die or a mistrike, which could potentially make it a rare find. Coins with errors like these can be sold for far more than their face value, depending on the type of mistake and the severity of the error. Some rare 1996 D Lincoln pennies have been known to fetch anywhere from $10 to several $100s, depending on the specific error. But we're talking about rare, mint-state examples that look as though they've never been circulated, or coins that have the right combination of features. The most common errors for this penny include double die reverses or obverse, where the design appears to be slightly doubled or offset due to a minting error. These types of coins can increase in value considerably, with a few selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, in higher grade coins, especially those that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, you can expect higher market values. A well-preserved 1996 penny, graded by a reputable organization such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, may fetch a price much higher than the typical circulation piece. Uncirculated coins in top grades can sell for anywhere between $5 and $50, though coins with pristine condition and no flaws can see higher premiums. If you are lucky enough to come across a rare 1996 penny in near perfect condition, you could find that it is worth not just a few dollars but potentially much more, depending on demand in the marketplace at the time. The market for rare coins fluctuates, and what may be worth $100 today could go for even more in the future as collectors seek these rare pieces to complete their collections. Moreover, there is one significant category in which the 1996 Lincoln penny might surprise collectors: proof coins. Proof coins are special editions of coins that are created for collectors, not for circulation. These coins are struck multiple times using polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish. They are often produced in smaller quantities, and certain proof coins can become valuable over time. Though the 1996 Lincoln penny wasn't issued as a proof coin, it's worth noting that collectors might be interested in how it fares in the broader context of proof coin collections. Finally, let's touch on the possibility of this coin reaching truly astronomical values, over $1 million. In the world of rare coins, it's always possible for a coin to dramatically increase in value if it meets the right conditions. A rare error, combined with a high-grade specimen and a specific market demand, could result in a 1996 Lincoln penny breaking records. However, it's important to understand that this is extremely unlikely, and you would have to have a coin with an incredibly rare and unusual feature to make such a leap in value. As of now, the market for this particular penny isn't in the $1 million range, but it's important to remember that coin values are always subject to change. Coins, especially those with rare features, can rise in value over time as collectors become more interested in them, or if there's a sudden surge in demand. So, while a 1996 Lincoln penny is unlikely to reach $1 million in the immediate future, it's always wise to keep an eye on trends in the numismatic world. In conclusion, if you have a 1996 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny in your collection, you may just have a valuable coin on your hands. But it depends on the specific condition, any potential errors, and current market demand. While most of these coins are worth their face value, it's the rare exceptions that can make all the difference in the world of coin collecting. Always ensure that your coins are properly evaluated by a professional, as even small differences in condition can lead to significantly higher values. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins in the world of numismatics, the 1997 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. You may be wondering, what makes this particular coin so special? Why does it have the potential to fetch a significant amount of money in today's market? Well, you're in for a treat as we break down everything you need to know about the 1997 Lincoln penny, its current market value, and how it could be worth thousands, if not millions of dollars. Let's begin with some background on the coin itself. The 1997 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. It's a copper-plated zinc coin, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. It features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has graced the back of the penny since 1959. While the design hasn't changed much over the years, the condition, rarity, and specific characteristics of a coin can make a huge difference in its value. Now, you might be thinking, but I have a 1997 Lincoln penny. How could it possibly be worth anything beyond 1 cent? That's where things get interesting. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. The key to understanding the value of the 1997 penny lies in the concept of rarity and demand. The majority of 1997 pennies are fairly common, and in circulated condition, they are usually worth only a few cents above face value, if at all. However, there are certain factors that can make a 1997 Lincoln penny much more valuable than you might expect. One such factor is the condition of the coin. If you have a 1997 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, without scratches or wear, are highly sought after by collectors. In particular, a coin that has been graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services can command a much higher price. These types of coins can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on their exact grade and quality. But what if your coin has a unique feature, such as an error or an unusual strike? Coins with minting errors are often the most valuable in the world of numismatics. The 1997 Lincoln penny is no exception. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with rare errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or incorrect die rotations. For instance, a 1997 penny with a strong double die reverse or an interesting error can be worth thousands of dollars. These coins are much rarer than regular, uncirculated pennies, and collectors who specialize in error coins are often willing to pay a premium for them. You might also be asking about the ultimate value of a 1997 Lincoln penny in the higher end of the market. Could it ever be worth millions? While the vast majority of 1997 pennies are not worth that much, certain rare versions with exceptional qualities or errors have the potential to reach figures in the higher thousands or, under the right circumstances, could be considered worth millions. In particular, if a 1997 penny were to be discovered with an extremely rare or previously unknown mint error, it could trigger a bidding frenzy among collectors, pushing its value into the upper echelon of the market. The bottom line is this: while the standard 1997 Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent in everyday transactions, collectors and enthusiasts are often willing to pay much more for rare examples. The key is knowing what to look for: mint errors, uncirculated conditions, and high-quality examples. If you happen to have a 1997 penny that stands out in any of these ways, it's worth taking a closer look and potentially getting it appraised or graded by a professional. In the world of coin collecting, it's always a possibility that your everyday penny could end up being worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars, depending on its rarity, condition, and demand. We're diving deep into the intriguing world of the 2004 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into coin hunting, this rare coin could be a gem in your collection. In this video, we'll explore the history, features, and current market value of the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, including its potential to reach impressive figures in the market. Let's get started. To understand the significance of the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, it's important to first understand its context. In 2004, the U.S. Mint released a series of pennies featuring a redesigned reverse, which celebrated the bicentennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. However, most of these pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P Mint mark. The 2004 no-mint mark penny, on the other hand, has no mint mark at all, which makes it exceptionally rare. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia are marked with a P, but some coins were struck without the mint mark by mistake. These minting errors can result in the coin becoming more valuable over time. Since the 2004 no-mint mark penny was not intended to be produced without the mint mark, its rarity makes it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. How to identify the 2004 no-mint mark penny? Now that we know the rarity of this coin, how can you identify it in your collection? The 2004 no-mint mark penny looks similar to other pennies from that year but stands out due to the absence of the mint mark. This penny features the obverse design of Abraham Lincoln, with the iconic image of Lincoln's portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been used on U.S. pennies since 1909. The reverse features the Union Shield design introduced in 2010, but on the 2004 penny, you'll notice a small change. It doesn't have the PE mint mark that's typically seen on coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. To identify this coin, make sure to look closely at the reverse side. If there is no mint mark to the right of the year, you have found a rare example of the 2004 no mint mark penny. The 2004 no mint mark penny is considered valuable because of its rarity. While the U.S. Mint typically produces billions of pennies each year, this particular error was a rare occurrence. When a coin is struck without its expected mint mark, it can create a mintage error, and that error can dramatically increase the coin's value among collectors. Coins that exhibit minting errors, such as missing mint marks, can often sell for far more than their face value. This is especially true when the error is rare and when the coin is in excellent condition. Over the years, the 2004 no mint mark penny has garnered attention due to its scarcity, and many collectors have sought to add it to their collections, driving up its market price. Current market value of the 2004 no mint mark penny. As of now, the market value of the 2004 no mint mark penny can vary depending on a few key factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Most of these pennies can be found in circulated condition, and while they are rare, they may not fetch astronomical sums in those conditions. However, the value increases significantly for coins in uncirculated or mint condition, especially those that are graded by professional coin grading services. On average, a 2004 no mint mark penny in circulated condition might fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 at auction, with some selling for higher prices depending on the demand at the time. If the coin is in excellent, uncirculated condition, it could potentially sell for several $100s, and in rare cases, it could even break the $1,000 mark. While this is impressive, it's essential to note that the market for rare coins is constantly evolving. Coin values can fluctuate over time depending on a variety of factors, such as the number of collectors interested in the coin, the overall economy, and the number of similar coins in circulation. Can the 2004 no mint mark penny reach $1 million value? Now let's address the big question: could the 2004 no mint mark penny ever be worth $1 million? While it's certainly rare for coins like this to reach $1 million status, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. For a coin to hit such a high value, it would need to be in flawless, gem-like condition and be among the few known examples of its kind. Additionally, the demand for such a coin would need to be extraordinarily high at the time it goes up for sale, with wealthy collectors or institutions vying for ownership. At this moment, there is no confirmed sale of a 2004 no mint mark penny for millions of dollars. However, given the trajectory of the numismatic market and the continued interest in error coins, it's not impossible that in the future, a particularly well-preserved example could approach high-value territory. For now, collectors should be excited to find one of these rare pennies, as it's definitely a great investment and a conversation piece in any collection. Even if it doesn't quite reach the $1 million mark today, it's clear that the 2004 no mint mark penny holds its own as a valuable piece of numismatic history. So there you have it. The 2004 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is a rare and valuable coin that every serious collector should keep an eye out for. While it may not be worth millions of dollars just yet, it certainly holds significant market value and could increase in price as its rarity and demand grow over time. If you find one of these coins in your pocket change or during a coin hunt, you've stumbled upon a treasure. And as always, be sure to check the condition of your coin. Whether it's circulated or uncirculated, the better the condition, the higher the potential value.